G'day, I'm Blxz and welcome back to Geneforge 5. We continue on where we are exploring KR's Spire. Let's have a quick chat here to Commander Thor. There's a guard post here, outside the main workshop of the Spire. You greet the Commander, a scarred veteran of many campaigns. When he sees you, he cracks his knuckles, revealing the Artias acid burns on his hands. I am Commander Thor. What do you want? What are you doing here? His great reluctance to talk to you becomes apparent. We're standing guard. Over what? Points to the east. Main lab's over there. Agent Colonna is there. She's the one you should talk to. What are you guarding against? Anyone who attacks us. Have you been attacked recently? We've had to deal with the odd infiltrator, yes. He doesn't give any more details. His expression of mistrust doesn't surprise you. All you ever get are the suspicion of outsiders and the contempt of shapers. I need some information. He points you to the east. Our instructions are clear. All dealings with you happen through Agent Colonna. Okay. What are you doing here? What are you guiding against? That's all for now, thank you. Okay. This is a small library, packed with scrolls and lab journals. You take one and inspect it, and then another. They're all very strange books. Each section begins with an entry like Fiora, Type 112, Generation 17, Section 1302. This is followed by a long section of gibberish, the same 4 letters in a seemingly random pattern. This goes on in tiny, tiny writing for pages. None of it makes any sense. The shapers here must be mad. You replace the book on the shelf. Oh, there you go, we've got a bit of DNA being mapped out. It's kind of cool. What have we got in here? Just may as well take those. Shaper research notes. I don't know if research notes can be turned in anywhere. I think they probably can, but I haven't bothered with that. Oh yeah, I remember the, what's her name wanted them? Oh, what was that chick's name? Someone up at one of the forts wanted research notes, I think. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be bothered to ferry them around for very little gain. Okay, so we have removed the control tool. Now we're going to head all the way back north again. A long way march north. And try and break into the repository a second time. Dun, dun, dun. Bit of a trek as we walk up. Gladly no one here is hostile to us, having joined... Come on, mate. Having joined Tegan's faction. I was worried they might be. Foundry repository? I nearly said it again. I'm going to try not to say suppository. Where's the vault I need to find? When you insert the key, the proper door will be opened remotely. A crystal will then light to indicate where you should go. Where do I insert the key? The Foundry repository is currently closed due to difficulties controlling the Guardians. Please return to Manala. Okay. Where would Shaper Rawal insert the key if he were here? The access point is in the very center of the complex. Thank you. I forgot about that. Now, it's good that I've killed everything and been here before. So let's go over here. I assume this is the access points. Okay, now what do I do? Ooh, I think it's E. You find the hole that E fits into, you insert the key and turn it. Top left. I want to put C in as well. Okay, no, that's the only 2 I've got. So I can reinsert the same one. Okay, so the top left up here. I don't know, probably this one. Might be this top one actually. Let's have a quick look. We have G. Okay, it'll be this one up here, probably. E. Okay, in we go. Another Rotgroth. I don't know what we're going to do with these Rotgroth fangs. I'm going to have to experiment with them. There is a blue steel box by this wall. When you open it, you find that there's a sample case. It's full of vials of powder, bone chips, goo and dust. All are unlabelled. Most are probably useless to you. In a rack at the bottom, you do find one sample of interest. In a thick glass jar. Inside you see a tiny Fiora, pickled in spirits. Though the date on the label is no longer legible, it's clearly very old. You take it. Wow, the original Fiora. It's kind of cool. And I assume that is all that I'm going to get here. I wonder if I can get the other ones. Probably each faction has a different repository. And I can go in there and find out what they've got. Actually, it's kind of tempting for me. I love to explore and find new items and stuff. If there's interest in it, I'll probably go back and redo some of the different alternate endings. I do have an old save, Divergence. So I do have an old save from back there. Which will be fun to do, I think. I've been there before. I didn't really explore the middle Shadow Road that much, but I'm not hugely interested in going through and doing more battles at this point in time. I'm keen to make the story proceed quite a bit faster. It's been a long time in the making. It's been a long time since I've been through here. It's actually it's strange seeing all these old areas and how I was thinking and feeling at the time. Really had no idea what this game was going to turn into. Been a fabulous game so far. Really enjoyed it. Probably one of my favourites in the Geneforge series. This and number 2, I think, are fighting for top spot. Anyway, let's go have a quick chat with Sage Tegan. Still can't believe we're doing this. Slouch's empty throne, blah blah blah. I found the Proto-Fiora sample. He takes a sample and looks at it. He holds up the grisly trophy to the light. You can make out the tiny grey fragments of the scale. Only a few flakes of its original red tint remain. Marvellous. Centuries old. This is one of the oldest creation fragments known, from when we shapers were first beginning to perfect our art. You have done well. Even though, if Arawal had a sense of duty, he would have surrendered it as soon as I asked. A bounty is brought to you. A pouch of gold coins, a cloak, and polished crystal. That cloak bears a powerful enchantment. Though I've not had cause to wear it, I hope it protects you as well. Rawal will immediately come to regret his interference. I will have us sent to Chaos Spire immediately. You will turn your attentions to obtaining the next item. What is the next item I need to obtain? To create a disease is incredibly difficult, even for a shaper. The flow of power must be controlled exactly. Anything above a tiny surge will incinerate the sample. I need a perfectly formed crystal conduit. Such things are rare. They're either deep in rebel lands or tightly held by other counselors. However, by interrogating a rebel spy, I found the location of one that I can obtain. It's in the tunnels under the Meritev. Find it and bring it to me. Where? Under the Meritev. There is a thing called the Shadow Road. Rogues and rebels use it to flee from shape control. Once the Purity Agent is released, its existence will be irrelevant. The conduit was taken into there. Follow it in, find it, and bring it out. Why would such a valuable artifact be taken there? I can only expect that the rebels are carrying out shaping experiments directly under Astoria's nose. Not that it matters. Once I'm victorious, they'll all be dead anyway. Okay, well, lucky I didn't go there before. Hidden Shaping Workshop. I think I've already been there. That's where I got my some of my artifacts before. Which is good. It'll be good to head back there now that I'm slightly more powerful. I wonder if my Dracon is going to be much use to me. I was going to be travelling all over, back and forth now. Would be nice to just instantly warp up there. It'll be funny actually if I find out there's a way to move the overworld map and I've just been going through this the old-fashioned way. Come on. G'day cat. Goresh Kell, Mill Shadow Road. I assume that's where I'm going. Connecting to Goresh Kell. Let's have a quick look. Ooh. In the middle of this complex, you find a complicated bit of shaping machinery. It's crude but powerful. Probably not shape construction. It's rebel work, but surprisingly powerful for what it's guarding. A pool of essence roils and bubbles in the middle of the room, fed and charged by 3 crystal conduits. There are shaping platforms around the pool, which restore and replace the guardians of the pathway. That means that this machinery is capable of creating a long flow of defenders to assault you. Unless you can get control, this is a very dangerous place to be. Well, let's run and get control. There is a control creation by the essence pools and the shaping platforms. You inspect the controls, trying to figure out how they work. You can't understand the switches and buttons that activate the machinery, but you can comprehend the parts that shut it down. Most devices of this sort have a way to turn them off in case of emergency. I don't necessarily want to call them all back, because it'll mean fighting them, but I will stop new creations from being made. In case the system gets low on essence or power, one switch makes it possible to cease the making of new creations. You try to activate it, but it doesn't work. The control creature makes a little honking noise at you. It's possible that you can't use this control unless the system's already having problems. Okay. Maybe weaken them. You're able to reduce the power flow from the conduits to the platforms. Now that the guards are getting less power, they will hopefully be weaker. And wasting living tools here, but let's call them back to this room. In case any creations go rogue, one button makes it possible to give all of them a powerful command to stay in this chamber. You try to activate it, but it doesn't work. The control creature makes a little honking noise. Yep, okay. You stop fiddling with the control panel. Have I... No, I only used up 2. That's good. Perhaps I can just try again to deactivate it. Oh shit, no, no, no. Let's try that again. Now I have some Tinker's Gloves, Infiltrator Cloak, Tinker's Bauble. Done, shut off the power. Shut off the power, they're coming in to attack me. Okay. Doesn't attack at first, looks at your chest, definitely is looking for something, it doesn't see it, then it attacks you. I think I'm going to be speeding this battle up. That was a hell of a battle. Can't believe I actually beat that in the end. Took a lot of effort, and I think I've gone through quite a few living tools, but we are back on track. We managed to survive, and I don't expect that any more will be being created. Let's see if I can get through this now. Now that gives me endurance. I've got to be careful with that. Now I prefer not to change these. I tend to forget to change them back, so if I can get away with it, 3 living tools, maybe not. Let's try now. 2 I think I can crack. No, can't affect the lock. Let's have a look what's in here. Looks like there's bugger all in here. Okay, let's go back. And put my stuff back on. Gonna waste the time. Okay, let's have a look down here. Now I'm trying to look for a... I hate the shape of those things. Trying to look for something. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. Skill's not high enough, okay. Oh no! Okay, that is annoying. Just a misclick. Better restart my timer as well. Okay, off we go. So I want... Got that on. Got the cloak on, okay. Let's try that again. So I'm going to have to come from the other direction now. Okay, let's try this now. If I get that, you are connected to that one over there. Let's see if I can get that close. Okay. Don't think it's done anything. You don't appear to be connected to anything. Done. You don't appear to be connected. Yep. Okay, got there in the end. This server was installing or maintaining the minefield here. He made a mistake while placing and activating a new mine. The error was fatal. You notice the glint of metal around his neck. Ooh, living tools, useful. Passing stone... I don't know if it actually does help me. But my leadership is probably not high enough, but I'll try it out anyway. Maybe they'll stop attacking me. Let's have a quick peek up this way. Now there shouldn't be any more attacks out here since I've taken them all out. They actually weren't that powerful, but the fact that they kept getting created was a problem. Oh, it looks like I can get in there now. Excellent, it's been a long time. Strong days is not that useful. Let's have a quick peek up here. That'll be the lab I think I have to go into. Oh, no, shit. Oh, okay, what heavy armor have I got on? Don't know. Ah, too much weight, that's what it was. So now though, there we go. Okay, let's have a quick walk through here and see what I find. Nothing useful. Okay. Let's get out of there. And we're done. I did get a level up as well while I was doing that fight. I'm thinking leadership is probably an important investment here. 9 is a bit low. I think most chicks will take at least 10. 10 I think I'd be comfortable with. I mean, there's always the option of more battle magic, but That's not winning the fights for me. Shaping is good enough. Healing is acceptable. Blessing and mental and whatnot, again, would be handy. Mechanics is fine because I can go up to 15 if required. I don't imagine anything would need above 15. So, another point of leadership and we're done. Maybe next level I will... Nope, won't be able to afford it. Doesn't matter. Let's have a... Ooh, there's more of them. Okay, I thought they all got called back to the centre, but apparently not. Let's see what we've got down here. Infiltrator tunic. That would go very well with what I've currently got equipped. So these 4 now. I can actually bump my mechanics up to 16. I think that is more than enough. I can't imagine ever needing more than that. If I do, it's probably an impossible check. Mental unlock. What we got in here? Shut off. More power. Okay. That's probably everything shut off. I probably could have done all of those without having to fight them all, but I was trapped. And let's have a quick peek. What do we got down here? This is the exit to the... Yep, okay, we've done that one. Let's check out the rest of the Middle Shadow Road. And actually, what would be really fun is if I actually had that already. Let's check special items. Scrying Crystal. Nope, that's the one I got a very long time ago. It doesn't appear that I already have the thing I'm looking for, so I haven't picked it up in the labs already. Likely I'm going to have to go in and fight the Dracon that was in there running around. I'm not sure if I can take him on, but I mean, I assume that as an end of game thing, it should be something that I'm capable of dealing with. What? Okay. Okay, off we go. Let's take you down. I'll speed this one up. Alrighty, probably should have taken extra points in battle magic, would have made a difference and avoided any damage there. Well, let's... I think we've done this entire area now, probably a little bit up there, but nothing I'm very interested in. Time to head in, and actually this episode is going on for long enough, so I'm going to jump back to Mirror, heal up, and then I'll see you next time as we head in deeper. Take care, I've been Blxz, this has been Geneforge 5. I will see you next time.